is the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the New Orleans Saints. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up. Switch, switch, switch. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Who's that? Who's that? Is that yours? Is that yours? Who's that? Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Set the tone, defense. Let me too.
Here's Brady to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Check 4, check 4.
No protein spill.
The second-year man for USC, this is Ronald Jones. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
I'm here all day.
Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 58.
On play action, now Brady. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, the rookie from Florida. They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, it has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away.
Touchdown, New Orleans! Alvin Kamara, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left early in November. But They would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with third and just a couple.
Only one way to describe Ronald Jones' rookie season with Tampa Bay, and that's disappointing. Drafted to be their lead runner, just 23 carries on a team that ranked 29th in the NFL in rushing.
Wait, set, 53!
54 miles. Time to go, night.
Hey, check it!
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. It's caught. Jones. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7, forthcoming. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check pass.
Brady going to throw. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Sheldon Rankins able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Hey, Charlie!
59's Mike. Check, 59.
When he hit!
Shotgun now for Brady. Open man has got it. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there? Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he could gun down a few guys?
Gun down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
54! Let's go on. No, 66!
Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucks have a first down.
Chris Godwin, the former Penn Stater, should see an increase in action and production in 2019 with Adam Humphries and Deshaun Jackson gone from the team. 842 yards in 2018, second only to Mike Evans on the Buccaneers.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Brady. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Mike.
Wait, 10. Wait, 20.
Tackles, tackles. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Six nothing our score after one.
With the score, Saints 6, Buccaneers nothing.
The Bucks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Shadow.
Mike 59. Mike 59. Let's go, D.
Hey, Team 6. Team 6.
59's Mike. 59's Mike.
Hey, 66.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
Let's go.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Record.
Wait, 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 wait.
Check 24. Check 24. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Check. Fresno.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Ready.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Wait. Switch. Let's go.
Here's Winston. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Go.
Flip. Green.
From the gun, Winston. He's got his man. It's Curse. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
First down, Saints.
Ready. 125.
54 Mike. I'm coming.
30.
From the red zone now, Winston. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jared Cook, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Sugar! Alpha!
Brady now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Alex Anzalone came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job, fellas.
The Bucks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Mike 5'9", Exit.
From the gun, it's Brady. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Coming to you. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Check the outs. Check the outs.
Jameis to throw it. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. 17 there and a New Orleans 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not at
Because
all.
those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
Tighten up.
On 2nd down, Kamara. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Ready? Black 25 behind.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he gets this one down to the 24. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
1st down, Saints.
Ready? Black, get in the weight room.
The first down throw for Winston. And this is Cook with a grab. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Throwing, Winston. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 3 now, here they come on third and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
I'm going to hit you all day.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This just a 24-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This one taken just inside the 10. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10. Winston. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, New Orleans.
5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but more mainly they want him out there to block.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And Sanders has got it complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, It puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
You can't block me.
Wait.
To throw is Winston. Going with a screen from Murray. Murray has the first down and more. And finally taken down at the 15. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucks' 15-yard line.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, and all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now Hill trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Well, they went with a fullback dive that time.
And, Brandon, when I was a kid, the fullback carried the ball equally as much as the running back, then known as the halfback. Nowadays, the fullback's job is to block. Put him out in front, let him clear a path.
They still have a couple more chances here from the 1. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Watch twist.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll go again to Jones. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They only get 2 there, but on third and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Now a play fake. Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. This is Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Wait, set, wide, 80.
Hey, let's get this, get this.
Regular.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Play action, now it's Brady.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Demario Davis, who was a Saints leading tackler in his first year in New Orleans, in on the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
72.
Throwing now is Brady. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Wait, 20.
Mike 54. Let's go, D. Check 26, check 26. Get him!
On 1st down, it's Jones. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. On 2nd and 9, Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Hey, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Watch the
Shotgun now for Brady. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Keep moving. Bravo. 72.
Brady going to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Win championships, baby. Let's go.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
Bottom line. keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Ready, blue lady.
Check Mike 45. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
First carry for a Central Florida alum, Latavius Murray. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Bucks will get ready to go on offense. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Again, it's Jones, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now a give, right side. Vaughn, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they got the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
They'll run it with Jones. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Elsewhere, they're into the 4th at FedEx Field. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A 10th carry for Kamara. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
They'll put it in the hands of their receiver, Sanders. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.